Welcome to the WGI Virtual Season Weekly Awards Show. WGI applauds all the performers, staff, parents, and administration of every group for pushing to find a way to allow your indoor programs to thrive and grow during this unusual season, all while prioritizing the safety of your members. Although our indoor season looks a little different this year, one aspect stays true: the amazing level of excellence and artistry from all participating groups. Congratulations to everyone involved.
WGI Sport of the Arts is the world's premier organization, producing and governing indoor color guard, percussion, and winds competitions across the globe, where young people bring music to life and achieve the extraordinary through performance and competition. This season would not be possible without the help of our sponsors and partners. WGI Sport of the Arts would like to take a moment to extend thanks to the following corporations for their support throughout this season.
I'm Ron Nankervis, CEO of WGI Sport of the Arts, and I'm here in a very empty UD arena to tell you about our Invest in Indoor fundraising campaign. First of all, I hope you and your family are safe and healthy. That really is what matters most, and we are an organization that is committed to keeping everyone safe until we can all meet again for our 45th anniversary next year. We are a learning community committed to giving young people opportunities to achieve the highest standard of excellence through creativity and teamwork. Since we canceled events due to COVID-19, the board of directors and staff has created a plan that will see WGI through these dark times. Even with our sponsors and partners' unwavering support, the financial strain of canceling dozens of events, including 2 world championships, has been financially devastating to our organization. If you are able, please consider donating to WGI through our Invest in Indoor campaign. A donation of any amount helps continue our mission to educate and inspire young performers around the world through unparalleled competition and events with the spirit of inclusion, personal development, and community. These funds will directly help keep WGI operating with a virtual season this year until we can return to regular events in February of 2022. We hope you will consider a gift to Invest in Indoor at wgi.org/donate. Thank you.
And now, the results from the competition. Beginning with the Wins division. WGI would like to acknowledge all of our Wins groups from this week's event. And now for the results. In the Wins Scholastic Regional A class. In first place, with a final score of 72.50, Kent City High School. In the Wins Scholastic A class. In 11th place, with a final score of 62.50, that's 62.50, Whitco Junior Senior High School. In 10th place, with a score of 64 even, that's 64.00, Pinecrest Academy of Nevada Cadence Campus. In 9th place, final score 67.50, that's 67.50, Owensboro Catholic High School. In 8th place, with a final score of 67.75, that's 67.75, Washington County High School. In 7th place, with a final score of 68.75, that's 68.75, Sequoia High School. In 6th place, with a final score of 69 even, that's 69.00, West Johnson High School. In 5th place, with a final score of 71 even, that's 71.00, Joshua High School. In 4th place, with a final score of 72.125, that's 72.125, Greenwood High School. In 3rd place, with a final score of 74.75, that's 74.75, Cary High School. In 2nd place, with a final score of 75 even, that's 75.00, Lake Minneola High School. And in 1st place, with a final score of 77.25, that's 77.25, Bellevue West High School. In the Wins Independent A class, in 1st place, with a final score of 77.75, Davies County High School. In the Wins Scholastic Open class, in 4th place, with a final score of 76.5, South Jones High School. In 3rd place, with a final score of 78.25, that's 78.25, Miamisburg High School. In 2nd place, with a final score of 79.50, that's 79.50, Father Ryan High School. And in 1st place, with a final score of 81.75, that's 81.75, Keller Central High School. In the Wins Independent Open class, in 1st place, with a final score of 74.75, Inertia Independent wins. And in the Wins Scholastic World class, in 1st place, with a score of 81.25, North Hardin High School. The following WINS groups will advance to the WGI Virtual Season Semifinals B event on Saturday and Sunday, April 10th and 11th. Your Week 3 semifinalists are: in the Concert WINS Scholastic Open class, Cy-Fair High School. In the Concert WINS Scholastic World class, Avon High School Brass. In the WINS Scholastic Regional A class, Kent City High School. In the WINS Scholastic A class, Greenwood High School, Lake Minneola High School, Owensboro Catholic High School, Washington County High School, West Johnson High School, and Whitco Junior Senior High School. In the WINS Independent A class, Davies County High School. In the WINS Scholastic Open class, Father Ryan High School and Keller Central High School. In the WINS Independent Open class, Inertia Independent WINS. In the WINS Scholastic World class, North Hardin High School. For a complete listing of semifinalists, please visit WGI.org. WGI congratulates all the WINS groups in this week's competition. Moving on to the percussion division. WGI would like to acknowledge all of our percussion ensembles from this week's event. The following percussion ensembles will join those groups who previously qualified from weeks 1 and 2 for the semifinals A event on Saturday and Sunday, April 3rd and 4th. Your Week 3 semifinalists are: in the Scholastic Marching Regional A class, Blackstone Millville Regional High School, Brookville High School, Cedarburg High School, Greenwood High School, and Hillard Bradley High School. In the Scholastic Concert A class, Anderson County High School, Belleville East High School, Henry County High School, Owensboro Catholic High School, Penn Trafford High School, Warren County Public Schools. In the Scholastic Marching A class, Bob Jones High School, Gulfport High School, Ironwood Ridge High School, North Allegheny High School, Oak Grove High School from Alabama, Oak Grove High School from Mississippi, Porter High School, Robtown's Early College High School, Unionville High School, and Victor High School. In the Independent Marching A class, Horizon Percussion and St. John's Jesuit Indoor Drumline. The following percussion ensembles will join those groups who previously qualified from weeks 1 and 2 for the semifinals B event on Saturday and Sunday, April 10th and 11th. Your week 3 semifinalists are: in the Scholastic Marching Open class, Collins Hill High School, Dorman High School, O'Connor High School, Saginaw High School, Seven Lakes High School, Sherryland High School, and Vanderbilt Catholic High School. In the Independent Marching Open class, Cap City 2, Infinity 3, Liberty University Indoor Drumline, Matrix Open, and Q2. In the Scholastic Marching World class, Lebanon High School and Milton High School. In the Independent Marching World class, Blue Knights, Cap City Percussion, Infinity, and Matrix. For a complete listing of semifinalists, please visit WGI.org. WGI congratulates all the percussion semifinalists. And now for the Color Guard Division. WGI would like to acknowledge all of our Color Guard groups from this week's event. In the color guard division, WGI would like to recognize all of those color guards who received an excellent rating. WGI would also like to recognize all of those color guards who received a superior rating. The following color guards will advance to the WGI Virtual Season Semifinals B event on Saturday and Sunday, April 10th and 11th. Your Week 3 semifinalists are, in the Scholastic Junior class, Jenks Middle School, Malden High School Cadet, Norwin Middle School, Oxford Middle School, Round Rock Middle School, and Tavares Middle School. In the Scholastic Regional A class, Bainbridge High School, Bentonville West High School, Brayton River High School JV, Eden Prairie High School JV, Frisco High School, Hillard Bradley High School, Lafayette High School Junior Varsity, Moon Area High School, Owensboro Catholic High School, Oxford High School, Pebble Hills High School JV, Pine Tree High School, Salem High School, Seven Lakes High School JV, and Westlake High School JV from Texas. In the Scholastic A class, Blue Springs South High School Varsity, Livewood High School, Franklin Central High School, Georgetown High School, Lake Nona High School, Lockport Township High School, London High School, Mason High School, Pearland High School, Pebble Hills High School, Rouse High School, South Lake Carroll High School, Unionville High School, Wakeland High School, West Milford High School, and Westwood High School. In the Independent A class, Blackstone Millville Regional High School Chargers, Caledonia Independent, FIU Gold. Main attraction, Rogue Independent, Slippery Rock University Winter Guard, St. John's Jesuit Winter Guard, the Magnolia Project, University of Louisiana, and Valiant Indoor Guard of Virginia Tech. In the Scholastic Open class, Choctaw High School, Dawson High School, Eastlake High School, Eden Prairie High School, Greenfield Central High School, Higley High School, Kiski Area High School, Legacy High School, Milford High School from Ohio, Mililani High School, Seven Lakes High School, and Southmore High School. In the Independent Open class, Blessed Sacrament, FIU Winter Guard, Oasis Winter Guard, Origins Open, Redemption Guard, Sacred Heart University Winter Guard, and South Florida Winter Guard. And in the Scholastic World class, Avon High School, Center Grove High School, East Coweta High School, Norwin High School, and Warren Central High School. For a complete listing of semifinalists, please visit WGI.org. WGI congratulates all of the Color Guard semifinalists.
I'm not built to walk away.
I'm not built to sit still.
I'm not built to stand aside.
I'm not built to speak softly.
I'm built for one thing.
Thank you for tuning into the WGI Virtual Awards Show. Join us again next week for more results from the 2021 WGI Virtual season. Be sure to follow us on all our social channels and check out WGI.org for behind-the-scenes coverage of our virtual events. And please continue to do your part to ensure we can be together in the near future. Socially distance, wear a mask, and wash your hands. Thank you and good night.
How can you save time when informing your team of schedules or important notices? Write down the announcement. You can throw in videos, photos, and files too. Upon completing the post, all members in your band will get an instant notification. Your members can share feedback or questions right below in the comments. Make sure no one missed your post, or give them a friendly reminder via chat if they did. Adding your post as a notice will keep it at the top of your group feed. From now on, no one misses any important announcements. Got an event coming up? Members can RSVP easily. You can also add dates, locations, and more. Don't miss other powerful group features that you can attach to a post.